Face to the screen again, fellow slaves. Have a look inside my fermentation chamber. It's an insulated box, R6, 3/4 inch foam insulation with the aluminum backing, and just a simple box. I keep ice in here to cool it down. It's about 65 degrees in there now. The yeast I'm using is good for about 64 to 78 degrees. Now you got to understand that this is generating heat as it ferments, so the air temperature in here is not going to be the temperature inside the fermentation chamber. So I think I'm in a pretty good range for it though. It took off pretty fast. I pitched the yeast last night at about 80 degrees. The wort was 80 degrees when I pitched it. I didn't use exactly the yeast I specified, but it was for the right temperature range, so I had to go for it. Now, as you can see, the last time I had a boo-boo. The top blew off, and then like everything was just covered in hops and beer and stuff. I lost maybe, I don't know, a couple bottles worth, but you can see it made a mess. I think I'm actually gonna have to like sand this stuff off and paint it again and get like some kind of liner for the bottom. But you can see this thing is chugging away. You can hear it, it's like the heartbeat of the yeast. So, this is the Bavarian Hefeweizen recipe from Northern Brewer. Feel free to pause the video and take a look at this. If I get focus a little better, yeah, there you go. About 6 weeks, if you really follow the directions. You know, it might not take that long, but really it will be better by then. And if you let it sit longer, it'll be even better. 6 pounds of wheat malt syrup, 1 pound of wheat DME, dry malt extract. An ounce of German Tettnang hops, and you actually boil those for the whole time. I was thinking about adding some more hops, but I also added like 3 pounds of blueberries to it, so I put those in a blender and made a puree, and then added that, so that adds some fruit flavor. I don't want to overpower it with too many hops. So yeah, so like I said, don't forget that this is generating heat. So this temperature here is not accurate to what's actually happening inside of the fermenter. Just once a day, swap out the jug of ice. It stays cool in here. Because if it gets too warm, it's going to ferment too fast. You might even have stalling. It might stop fermenting because the yeast grows too fast and then kind of collapses, like civilization collapsing. Aren't we all familiar with that? Anyway, I think I've gone on long enough about this one. Don't forget to face the screen. Have a good night.